Sometimes writing music can feel like beating your head against a wall. I don't recommend that. The last time I put my head against the wall, I heard some beating on the other side, followed by a voice going, "You'll be sorry." But that's neither here nor there. There are methods to overcome getting stuck, and today, I'm showing off a piece that overcame multiple ruts. Petrified Sea. It started with two separate ideas. One was this descending minor chord progression, and the other was a painting I saw at the Santa Barbara Museum of Art. This stark landscape of a shipwreck buried under cracked ice gave me an idea. The Petrified Sea. A catastrophic storm at sea, frozen in time and ice. Beautiful, but hostile, so I got to composing. At the time, I was playing through Ravel's Concerto in G major, and replaying Pokemon Mystery Dungeon on my Nintendo DS. So I swiped some textures from the Ravel second movement and Hidden Highland. I didn't want to do a direct ripoff, so I started making a melodic ostinato. As is, this would get redundant pretty quickly if it stuck to the same melody the entire time, so I decided to use a super underrated technique called rotation. Let's treat the ostinato as a set of pitches. We can rotate this set to get a different starting order of pitches. This spices up the contour while keeping the harmony intact. Here's how it sounds in context. This isn't the only use of rotation either. You can rotate rhythmic values or intervals in a chord. That's how Michael Brecker does all his cool iwi harmonies. Harmonic rotation uses one person to approximate a soli section.
Did you catch that? I used the word approximate. I'm laying some vocab on you.
After applying these textures to the chord progression and making a melody, I ran out of juice. I attempted continuing it in a couple different ways, but nothing sounded like a correct continuation, so I put it away and worked on some other things. I eventually settled on this creepy sequence of minor ninth chords and minor ninth chords. I don't normally like using qualitative words like creepy when describing music, but hey, when me and minors are involved, then I didn't know what to do after that, so I put it away for a while before remembering the golden rule. Keep some things the same, change some of the other things. I've been adjusting harmony this entire time. I should adjust rhythm next. The piece is largely in simple triple meter, so I shifted to compound duple meter. Take a listen. I then finish things off with some planar harmony to get back to the beginning. When I finished this version of the song, I wasn't very satisfied with how it turned out. On paper it technically worked, but sonically something was off. I talked with some friends about it, and realized orchestrating it might provide some insight into if it works or not. A general idea was to emulate the instruments from Hidden Highland, combining that with some pitched percussion, harp and horn, and you get the first draft. Now to logically arrange this and weave the instruments together to keep interest throughout, and it's still garbage. Yet again, I stepped away. Sometimes this is the best thing to do. Don't touch a piece for so long, you forget you even wrote it. Eventually, I came back to the piece. I have to finish something I started. I had two tweaks to make. Raise the tempo and remove the violins. Raising the tempo goes against petrification, but it also improves the energy of the piece and makes the triplets more frantic. Violins get all the credit for doing the melody and counter-melody and all the cool stuff in the orchestra. I replaced them with wind instruments like oboe and piccolo, and an organ on a reed stop. Organ is kind of an acoustic synthesizer, so it can create these artificial sounds that mimic wind instruments, but sound much more distinct due to the lack of any articulation control and limited dynamic control. This combo of real winds and artificial winds is kinda like how on the surface, the Petrified Sea is cold, desolate, and motionless, but underneath the water there still may be life, with a fish saying, "Yeah, I'm a sweet-ass fish," or whatever. After completing this version, I thought the song was passable. To be honest, I felt more a sense of relief than I did achievement. People like to talk about sunk costs, and it makes sense. After all, time is the most finite resource. You can never gain more time, so it's important to manage it when you can. That being said, sometimes it's better to spend time finishing something than scrapping it and wondering what if for a far longer amount of time. Eventually, Petrified Sea grew on me, and I decided to make a video on it and upload it to youtube.com. You're watching it right now. I hope you enjoy Petrified Sea.